We are Cactus Wrestling. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.
Hey, it's Cactus Wrestling. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. The 2023 Bill Farrell Memorial International. This determines our qualifiers for the U.S. Olympic trials.
Yeah, well, one, the
Well,
winner gets to
winner.
get, so
Yeah.
one of all of the guys, yeah.
Six champions of this tournament get to wrestle at the U.S. Olympic trials, which is pretty cool. And so, first of all, like before we even get into any of the matches, like what goes into the seeding process here?
Yeah, I don't understand that one because like um when Spencer Lee was seated 4 and what's his face? Luke Lilladall was seated 1, I was just like, what?
Is it because he injured out of the U.S. Open?
Uh why would that affect?
Well, clearly it did somehow.
I guess, yeah, but why would that affect anything?
I mean, obviously, like they're two different sports, freestyle versus folk style. Yeah, I get that.
Right.
But you would think that there's a pretty strong correlation there in terms of, I don't
Yeah,
know,
but
ability.
still, even so, like, yeah, I don't understand what the seating was that got like Lilladall won over Megaludis and Spencer Lee.
And Cooper Flynn was number 3. And
Yeah,
Brandon Courtney was number 6.
yeah, like I don't understand the seating. I mean, Daniel DeShazar, he's always competing in these things. He was the 7 seed. Like, it's just I didn't understand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for many fans, it was a very happy event because it was the return of Spencer Lee, and he looked good. He looked
It
good.
was a triumphant return. Like he was dominant. Like he was cruising through people. I mean, his first like the mat, all the matches leading up to the finals was a combined like 2.5 minutes, and he
41
didn't give up
second
a point.
tech, 25-second tech. Luke Lildahl, he techs in a minute 26,
Yeah,
and
and he didn't give up a point in those first 3 matches.
then he beats Megaludis 7-4.
I
Um,
mean, I was watching some of Lee versus Megaludis, and I mean, Megaludis was looking good, and I mean, so was Lee. Lee obviously was looking kind of back to form, which was kind of like finally he's he looked way better than he did at NCAAs. Let's just put it that way. Um, so you know, and I mean, yeah, I was really impressed with Megaludis. I, I feel like he might even be on par with like Zane Richards right now, who's world team member. Like so, like I kind of hope Megaludis finds his way into that Olympic trials bracket just to make it even more fireworks.
I've never seen a I you can't even call it a leg lace really. The thing Spencer Lee was doing, like he stuck his head in between
Oh, right.
Megaludis's butt, grabbed the other legs, and then
Yeah, right in between the
it.
legs and just yeah, that was I haven't seen that. That's
I've
not a
never seen
prevalent.
that.
That is not the most widely used. Was a gut
And
wrench
yet it was
leg
effective.
lace. Hey, he scored. He scored points with it. So
Can't knock it.
yeah, you can't knock it. Clearly, it was working.
So yeah, super good news just for wrestling in general for Spencer Lee back. He's just such a big name in the sport, and to see him potentially represent Team USA in the Olympics next year is very exciting.
I mean, it's more exciting than Zane Richards' performance at Worlds. So
Yeah.
yeah,
But anyway, moving up to 65 kilos. That one, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. What?
yeah, no, definitely when you see like the names, you got Jesse Mendez, you got Pat Lugo, you got Yaya Thomas, you got Kolodzik, you got
Stanto.
McGee, DeSanto, Aiden Valencia. You got Colin Riabito, Ian Parker. You even got what's his face? Fine Silver, who competes at every world and Olympic event for Israel. Like
Yeah.
you had like a pretty standard, I'd say, international bracket world caliber guys. And here he comes to just knock them all off.
Caleb Larkin.
Honestly, I had no idea who Caleb Larkin was before this tournament.
I knew Kyler Larkin. I
Yeah, I
knew
knew it was Tyler
I
Larkin,
knew his father, Eric Larkin.
but
I missed the train on Caleb Larkin.
yeah, completely yeah, went right over my head on that one. But I know him now because holy crap,
So
he went on a run.
yeah, so he beats Henry Porter 12-2. Then he takes out Jesse Mendez 7-6 in the quarters. Then
Yeah,
he
which
takes out Pat Lugo 3-2. And then he techs Matt Kolodzik 16-5.
yeah, I mean, I saw clips of him wrestling and whatnot, and like he looked good. Like I was just like, how is he not starting for Arizona State? But then I was like, oh wait, what weight would he be?
Well, not
Uh,
even wait. I mean, he's Olympic redshirting at this point, or just regular redshirting.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, but no, but like, what weight would he be? He would either be a 41 or a 49. And for Arizona State, Parco's is their 49. So if he was looking at 41, I mean, who do they even have at 41? Yeah, well, anyhow, yeah, he's probably looking at the Olympic red shirt anyway, which I mean, you might as well. You're clearly right there in the mix. I mean, although you're putting your hat in with a pretty loaded field with Yanni, who's clearly going to be a man on a mission. You got Nick Lee, who's going to be wanting to keep his spot. You're going to have guys coming down from 70. So Zane is probably coming down to try and thwomp people. So like it's going to be a loaded weight. I mean, I was surprised to see McGee not do as well as he did. I mean, DeSanto,
Beat him 6-1.
yeah, beat him 6-1. I was also surprised that Kolodzik destroyed DeSanto.
14-3.
Yeah, yeah, I wasn't expecting that as
I just
much blowout
I,
as
some people are just better at folk style, I think. I mean, McGee's like a straight on like shoot from the knees blast double guy.
yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
But Larkin, easily the star of the tournament with well, co-star of the tournament. We'll get to who I think is the other co-star of the tournament, but I'd say yeah, definitely top two performance of the whole
Top
tournament.
two? You wouldn't say he's the Cactus Wrestler of the Week?
Well, when we get to another weight class, I'll explain who I think is on an equal level, if not
Uh,
better level. And you can tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. And then everyone watching, you can also tell me if you think
yeah,
I
in the comments below, we want to hear it.
yeah, if I'm right or wrong. But right now, Kyler Larkin and his
No, no,
co-host,
no, no, no. Caleb Larkin.
Caleb Larkin and his co-host, who will be named shortly.
Okay. All right. I'm excited for that. So 74 kilos.
Hey, this weight again had a lot of high level guys, a lot of talent, a lot of big
But
names
like,
that we
why is high schooler Joe Seeley the 3 seed?
yeah, that one I didn't fully understand. I mean, maybe it's because he's got like a world level medal. Um, but that was the only thing that could make any sense to me.
But he's above Alex Marinelli, uh, Michael
Yeah.
Kemmerer, Quincy
Yeah.
Monday,
And
Joey,
Quincy
La-
Day.
Joey LaValle.
Oh, jeez. Ahead of Quincy Monday. That's just funny.
Well, there were some really close matches, including Jason Nall versus Quincy Monday. 7
I
6.
I was really impressed that Quincy Monday had a 7-6 match with Jason Nolf. Like, I was like, that was Nolf's closest match. That was like the only match Nolf gave up a point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And yeah.
that I feel like that says something. I mean, Sealy had a 11-6 match with Marinelli, which I was kind of impressed by. Um, and then
Bull is back. The bull is back.
the
Marinelli
bull
makes
is
the
back.
Marinelli makes the finals, beating Tyler Berger.
Hey, the bull has a bigger forehead than what's his face than Zane. So
Marinelli outplaced former Iowa teammate Kemmerer. They both made the semis, but Marinelli beat Berger. Nolf teched Kemmerer, and then Nolf teched Marinelli. So
right.
yeah,
Yeah, and I think Quincy Monday went on to take third. It was a weird wrestleback system, but yeah, Quincy Monday teched Berger and beat Jocks 5-2. So Monday's only loss was to the champ, and he in the closest match of the tournament. So
mm-hmm.
I mean, Nolf has been a clear number two guy to Dake, but now you got maybe Quincy Monday coming onto the scene.
He has arrived.
Yeah, here he is.
Um, 86 kilos. Another deep feel. I mean, this just goes to show you. And I mean, this wasn't just USA, by the way, right? I mean, like,
No, there's Japan, Canada, there was Georgia. I mean, this weight class actually had the returning world medalist, silver medalist, Kinchadze, of Georgia. He upset Mark Hall in the first round.
yeah, but that's just like bad seeding. Like,
Yeah,
why?
no, exactly. You got Mark Hall as the 2 seed, but let's put Kinchadze, the returning world silver medalist, as unseeded against Mark Hall in the first round. Makes perfect sense.
So you're
But
you're
then let's
basically
have a
saying
high schooler as the 4 seed. But
Connor Mirasola.
I mean, hey, in Conor Miosola's defense, he did, win his first match and then did something that blew my mind. He pinned Evan Wick. I was like flabbergasted when I saw that result. I was like, what? And I watched it and I was just like, Wick, how did you let that happen? Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Um,
and especially because Wick was winning before that.
yeah, like unbelievable. I mean, Kinchadze was wrestling really, really well, and worked his way to the semis. And see, here, this is the way with my co wrestler of the tournament, Trent Headley. So Trent Headley, I mean, he teched his way to the quarters, got to the quarters against Taylor Lujan, who's a pretty solid guy, won 4-1 over Taylor Lujan. Then he got Kinchadze, the returning senior world silver medalist. Hidley ends up
Wild
beating.
match. Wild
Oh
match.
yeah, wild match. I mean, if you want to watch a fun match, watch that one. That one was back and forth, back and forth. There was big moves, left and right. Um, talk about a fun, exciting match. It was like 10-9, and then Hidley hit a 4-point move, and it was both guys at the end of the match, like kind of are just laying there, like they clearly left nothing behind. And the crazy thing was after Hidley beat Kinchadze, I was like, oh, now he's got Derringer. That sucks. You just beat the world silver medalist and you got Derringer. You're gonna lose. Like that's too bad, Hidley. But then he does the unbelievable again, and he beats Alex Derringer, a guy that was a 3-time NCAA champ, what, 2-time Hodge Trophy winner. Hidley, how many national titles do you have? 0. And you beat one of Oklahoma State's best ever. Like,
Well,
I, that's why I think that Hidley and Larkin are the co wrestlers of the tournament.
no, definitely kudos to Hiley. Definitely incredible tournament. But you look at the scoring of that last match against Derringer, it was 2-1. And I believe
Yeah.
2 of those were passivity points. Like they each got a point on passivity, and then I think Hiley got a push out point.
Well, so he still won on the push out point, even
No, I
without.
know. I know, but in terms of like, I mean, it's hard to compare because Derringer was a 65 pounder and they're wrestling effectively at 190.
True. Also, Derringer is a monster in size.
No,
He
yeah,
is
he is.
jacked on jacked on jacked. And not saying Hidlay isn't big and strong, but like if you looked at the two standing next to each other and you said which one's stronger, you're gonna be leaning towards Derringer's got to be stronger.
Yeah, they're both probably freakishly strong.
Yeah. So yeah, and Mir Sola had a 9-3 match with Derringer, which was, I mean, fairly impressive. I was not expecting that. Um, oh, and then I mean, hey, Mark Hall had some great redemption. He ended up beating Mir Sola, and then going forward and beating Kinshadzde 5-4.
Yeah,
Kinshadzde
that's
beat Wick
wild.
4-4. Like this was a fun weight class. You got Cole Mir Sola, 3 seed high schooler. Yeah, okay, makes perfect sense that high schooler got the 3 seed again over Eric Schultz, Jay Allo, Ben
This
Honus,
this Mirasol didn't do as well.
EJ Dudley. Yeah, well, yeah, no, I know he
This
lost
is
his first match.
this is pretty much the Mike Machiavello show. I don't even think he gave up a point.
Yeah, it was 10-0, 10-0, 11-0, 4-0.
Yeah,
Warner and Honus had a tough match. I mean, yeah, this was a relatively 86 was an exciting weight. 97 was kind of it happened. It was not nearly as tightly
yeah.
contested and
Same for 125 kilos. Gwiz, it was kind of just the Gwiz show.
yeah, Gwiz, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think
Christian Lance, he beat in the finals.
which is, I mean, okay, Lance, he's okay. It's not like he's the superstar or anything. So, oh, and Youssef Hamida, he wrestles for Egypt. He teched him, but I mean, all in all, it's not like Gwiz was expected to win and he did. So it went according to plan.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that Larkin was the wrestler of the tournament.
I mean, I argue Hidlay because he did beat a world silver medalist and he did beat Derringer.
Yeah.
But then again, Larkin, yeah, I mean, that's why I put them as co.
Yeah. Drop a comment down below what you think. Hey, some people might say Spencer Lee. Just, why not? But
Some think Wiz.
it's going to be exciting to see these guys at the Olympic trials in a few months. So make sure you drop a comment down below, hit that like button, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. We are Cactus Wrestling, and we'll see you next time on our next video.